Hey YouTube, this is David Richter Scale Studios. What you're looking at are, I'm doing the Hoffman crew from Malifaux, and these are the sewer bases, and basically finishing them off. I just finished painting them. You saw them earlier with a little airbrushing. Went in and hand painted the rocks, and I've been doing oil filtering on each of the cobblestones. You see that kind of color variance. Just want to show you how I do that real quick. Here is another base. It's got the three little rocks right there by the sewage. And over here, I have a little palette of oil paint and a couple little, see that going on right there. There we go. The oil paint, we got a little base right there. And we have just a little brush. I use synthetic brushes with my oil paints, because the terpenoid is very hard on natural hair. So I'm just using a little Tester's number 2. I picked these up probably at a Michael's or something like that. And just going to get a little bit of paint going on. So we got some blues. And we're just going to paint that onto the rock. Right there. Kind of get a little glaze. Tap it on there. Clean our brush off. Let's get some another kind of color going. Let's do this kind of a dark red, almost like a purple. We'll do that next to this rock here. Clean the brush off again. And this is from military modeling, this technique. I used a Pledge acrylic floor polisher as a gloss varnish. There's the yellow. We'll clean the brush, put that to the side. I'm using a little flat brush. Actually, let's see if I have a bigger brush than that to use. I must have something around here somewhere. Pardon me while I reach. Now here we have another little brush. We got that back in frame again. We're going to get some clean terpenoid on this. And then we're just going to throw those off. And there you go. Yeah, that discolorization, but it's maybe that one still needs a little more taken off, so it's not filtering it too much. So it's got red, but it still shows as gray, but registers, it's got like a little different color to it. I did this on this other base also. We just have just slight color variations with the same acrylic paint and highlight and edge highlighting, then filtering it with the oil paint gives you this really natural cobble look. So that is a quick update. Let me show you what else we've accomplished over here, or I accomplished. This is not a very big studio when it's just me. There's Mr. Hoffman right there. Bring him over to the airbrush booth. He is probably 90% done. Goggles, base coat of the mechanics. I'm still going to go in there and get some non-metallics going. So he is doing really well. Lay lots of the base coats on. This is his mechanical attraction. I'm going to have to go and do a lot of glazes on this to get it to like that kind of bronzy coppery look. Like I told you, I was experimenting with the candies over a zenithal highlighted prime job, and it's adding a little more work than I needed to, or maybe not. I'm not sure. It's like I said, a decent base coat to work with, and putting in the different highlights. Here's the Guardian. Starting to get all those other colors, the hoses, and all his mechanics based in. Kind of simple. This is, I forgot what this guy is called. He is the Hunter. Sorry about that. And he's coming along. And I'm trying to look at these natural, like there around the center line of his body. I'm going to go in there and highlight that up really, really almost to a white to show off that he's like a really gleaming, brassy copper. I want to keep these in the same color range, but not exactly, so they kind of differentiate. And there is all the mechanics are all base coated. and washed. So we're going to go in there and do non-metallics on those also. And then, we have the washer. And I've been working on the wings. Some of these are kind of close to the box art. This guy, I wanted more of a canvasy look, so that's kind of what I'm going to go for. I've been doing different layers of airbrushing on this thing, and going in with some airbrushed ink for the crevices. And it's kind of turning out. It's kind of an organic look and a canvasy look at the same time. So that'll be it for this little update. We'll do another little pass by on all of them real quick. And Mr. Hoffman, I'm really digging how he's turning out. So as usual, thank you for joining me. I hope you get a little tip out of that. Just little regular oil paints. In the future, I got a set of the water oils too, with linseed oil, and you can also use regular water with it. I'm probably going to do some bases with those too, so I'll probably add to this series with those, because I got more of the crew coming in. So as usual, thank you for joining me. See you again.